Hi everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel Listen English Story with GKS. Chapter 1. The Knight's journey begins. Sir William was a young knight who had just completed his training at the castle of King Edward. He had always dreamed of becoming a knight, and now that he had earned his spurs, he was eager to prove himself in battle and earn fame and fortune. One day, Sir William received a summons from the king's court. The king needed a brave knight to embark on a perilous journey to retrieve a magical artifact that had been stolen from the royal treasury. The artifact was said to be imbued with great power, and its loss could have disastrous consequences for the kingdom. Sir William was honored to be chosen for this mission and eagerly set out on his journey. He rode his trusty horse, Thunderbolt, and carried his sword and shield with him. He had heard that the road ahead was treacherous, but he was undeterred. He was determined to prove himself worthy of his knighthood and return with the artifact, no matter what challenges he might face. As he traveled through the countryside, Sir William encountered many obstacles. He had to cross deep rivers, climb steep mountains, and navigate dark forests filled with dangerous creatures. He also had to contend with bandits and thieves who roamed the roads, looking for unsuspecting travelers to rob. But Sir William was a skilled and brave knight, and he faced each challenge with determination and courage. He used his sword and shield to fend off attackers and his wits to navigate the treacherous terrain. He also relied on his faith in God, knowing that he was on a holy mission and that the Almighty would protect him on his journey. After many weeks of travel, Sir William finally arrived at the cave where the stolen artifact was said to be hidden. He drew his sword and prepared to face whatever dangers lay ahead. As he entered the dark cave, he heard strange noises and felt a cold breeze on his face. He could sense that he was not alone. Chapter 2. The knight's journey begins as Sir William cautiously made his way deeper into the cave. He saw a faint glimmer of light in the distance. He approached the light and saw that it was emanating from a pedestal on which the stolen artifact rested. The artifact was a golden chalice, intricately decorated with precious jewels and adorned with ancient symbols. Sir William reached out to take the chalice, but as he did so, he heard a voice echoing through the cave. "Who dares to take the sacred chalice?" the voice boomed. Sir William froze in his tracks, unsure of how to respond. "I am Sir William, a knight of King Edward's court," he replied, trying to sound as brave and confident as he could. The voice spoke again. "If you are truly a brave and worthy knight, you must prove your worth by completing a challenge. Take the chalice and drink from it. If you are pure of heart and true of purpose, you will be granted the power to complete your mission. But if you are unworthy, you will suffer a terrible fate." Sir William hesitated for a moment, unsure if he was ready to accept the challenge. But he knew that he could not fail his king and his country. He took the chalice and drank from it, feeling a surge of energy flow through his body. He felt stronger and more confident than ever before. As he turned to leave the cave, he saw a figure approaching him. It was a woman, dressed in a flowing white gown, with long golden hair and piercing blue eyes. "You have proven yourself worthy, Sir Knight," she said, her voice soft and melodic. I am the Lady of the Lake, and I have been sent to guide you on your journey. Take this sword, for it has magical powers that will aid you in your quest." She handed him a gleaming silver sword, with a sharp and pointed blade. Sir William felt its weight in his hand and knew that it was a powerful weapon. He thanked the Lady of the Lake and set out on his journey once again, with renewed vigor and determination. As he rode away from the cave, he knew that his journey would be long and dangerous. But he also knew that he had the strength and courage to face whatever lay ahead. He was a true knight, on a holy mission to protect his kingdom and his people. And he would not rest until he had completed his quest and returned with the stolen artifact. Chapter 3. The knight's journey begins. Sir William rode his horse Thunderbolt across the rugged terrain, guided by the Lady of the Lake's words. He encountered many challenges on his journey, from fierce beasts to treacherous cliffs. But he persevered, using his skill and courage to overcome each obstacle. One day, as he rode through a dense forest, he heard the sound of battle in the distance. He spurred his horse forward, eager to see what was happening. As he drew closer, he saw a group of knights engaged in combat with a band of robbers. Sir William recognized one of the knights as his friend and fellow knight, Sir Thomas. He rode to Sir Thomas's side and joined the fray. Together, they fought off the robbers and emerged victorious. After the battle, Sir Thomas explained that he had been on a mission to retrieve a stolen crown from a nearby town when he had been ambushed. He thanked Sir William for his help and offered to join him on his journey. Sir William was glad for the company and the assistance, and the two knights rode on together. They encountered more challenges on their journey, but with two skilled knights working together, they were able to overcome them all. Finally, after many weeks of travel, they arrived at the king's castle with the stolen artifact in hand. They presented it to the king, who was grateful for their service and honored them with a royal ceremony. Sir William felt proud of his accomplishment, but he knew that his journey was not over. He still had much to learn and many more challenges to face. But he was ready for whatever lay ahead, knowing that he had the skills, courage, and faith to overcome any obstacle. As he rode away from the castle, he felt a sense of satisfaction and purpose. He was a true knight, dedicated to serving his king and his people. And he knew that his journey had only just begun. If you're looking for a fun and effective way to improve your English, subscribe to our channel, Listen English Story with GKS, today.